Hi, I'm Trace Williams. Thank you for joining me for What Do You Think? Today, do you believe? Listen on. It's not what you think. This is not a religious piece. It's not a political piece. At least it's not intended to be. It is intended to fully understand myself what is happening in America today. Have you noticed that we have more children being raised in single-parent homes today than ever before? Have you noticed that the single-parent homes are those of single mothers? Kudos to the fathers who have battled and won custody of their children. But does that make it any better? As a society ages, should not the population grow on an annual basis? If a society begins with 10 couples, then wouldn't it make sense that the next generation have a population of, say, 24? Isn't that what is supposed to occur naturally? That means that every couple reproduce 2.4 children. That replaces each parent and grows a future generation by 20%. It seems as though people are dying today at a much higher rate than ever before in our country. There are so many number one killers out there. Cancer, for one, is a number one killer. Breast cancer, prostate cancer, colon cancer, lung cancer, pancreatic cancer, leukemia, and the list goes on. Driving under the influence is the number one killer. Alcohol, drugs, distracted driving, texting and driving. Gun violence is the number one cause of death. Mass shootings, murder, suicide, accidental shootings. Birthing-related deaths are number one cause of death. Abortion, miscarriages, and premature birth. What are the causes of these deaths? Could it be in the foods that we consume that creates the cancers and other diseases that we face? Could it be the party atmosphere that was glorified in the Roaring '20s and the free love movement of the '60s that make the alcohol and drugs more socially acceptable? What social factors cause the violent behavior of people? Could it be the intake of our choices in entertainment? Is it a push to make these things in our society appear to just be normal? Is it too easy for parents of children to split and go their own separate ways, forsaking and denying their own children the opportunity to have both parents in the same home? Has it become too socially acceptable to end a night out with sex between two people who have just met, which created a life that neither party wants to come together and raise? Has it become normal to do what feels good at this moment in time without regard to the consequences of our actions? With all of this being said and asked, do you believe in population control? Could this be a plausible explanation as to what is happening in our society at this point in time? If so, who would push a crazy plan like this and why? Of those who have survived, are men more masculine than they were 40 years ago, even 20 years ago? Have you noticed a change? Why do you think this is so? Are women more aggressive today than that of yesteryear? Have you noticed that women are becoming more masculine? These changes, are they natural or man-created changes? Are all of these things contributing factors to the weakening of the American family, the growth of the American population? Should we be concerned about all of these circumstances to hinder the growth of our population and our culture? Should we be concerned about the recent push for infanticide? From the chemicals we consume to the entertainment we allow into our minds and everything in between, can we doubt population control? In the last 40 years, the male testosterone and sperm count has dropped by 50%. Is that coincidence? Do you believe in population control? Or is it just another conspiracy theory? This is me just throwing out some observations and asking you the question, what do you think? I'm Trace Williams. Have a good day, everybody.